Hey guys, welcome in everybody. The gym is up, as all you all know, and man, this gym is doing me. This is probably from the start of this month. I have had some of the worst RNG, the worst rolls, the worst things going on that I have had in a long time. Maybe I just had a very good end to the month. And I'm glad I had the last day of the month was pretty bad for me as well. So, the last few days I've been getting terrible rolls. If you watch the first few matches of my live stream, just the other day, you'll see what I mean. And this match here, this is going to sum up how my gym has been. My very first match of the gym, I was actually matched with another fellow ex-member, TMMN, and he's a great player. And I was actually I was playing a game of Monopoly cards with my brother-in-law and some friends at the time, and I thought I'll just burn some energy and I'll just play what I'm thinking. Normally I can maybe get like a newbie-ish game at the start, and I got Team M in. And then we played, and because I was doing something else, I ended up getting timed out. But I locked him down, and he had 2 mons left on the board, and I just ran out of time. I was like, oh. Glades, man. Glades were the difference. But, in saying that, here I am. I was against this guy. He was at 1470. I was at about 1450. So we both lost a few matches in the gym. Now, he moved straight out with Lunala. And this is the type of player. And I was like, come on. I've been slammed for my decisions. And I'm like, I want to make smart moves. I want to make educated moves to move up in position. And here, my opponent does not have a hurdle jump or anything like that. That's why I'm pushing up. He does not have a Mega Blaze. So these are his plays. No hurdle jump, no Mega Blaze. So I don't have to be worried about him moving over me. That's why I'm setting up these plays to make some surrounds. And now, I get the Virizion going up. And I'm setting it up for he's either going to lose Blaze or get a surround set for Lunala. And here, he attacks. If I hit purple here, I win. And not that I'm saying I'm definitely going to hit purple, but okay. The opponent could have done a whole lot better things, in my opinion, than doing that. Like maybe, I don't know. Lunala was a good option, don't get me wrong. Lunala or Blaze, I think, were definitely the best options. And here, I'm like, you know what? My opponent double chance, I'm going to double chance. All I need to hit is gold on purple or my purple, and then I win. So, I spin. Moonguy spin. Okay, anything but white or miss, I was thinking. Fairly 50-50, and it just didn't go my way. I'm like, ah. And my opponent had already burnt a gold block, and that's why I thought I was taking those opportunities, because my opponent had burnt the gold block, and they would have had no other way. They would have to attack and win. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to push on up now and get myself into a good position. I pop off my Mighty so I can do a swap spot with Blade and Virizion to capture that DOA. And here, he goes for their X attack. Oh, and I'm just like, oh. Miss. I lost the game before this because I had my Glade on goal and a Phoebus attacked it and a Phoebus rolled 21 and I rolled a miss. I've been rolling so much miss every single match of this gym. And look at this. Look at this. See what I mean? This is what my gym has looked like. Lucario's rolling. I've been pretty good, and that's what I'll say. Like, end of last month, Lucario wasn't rolling a whole lot of misses. And it's got to come around at some stage. But the amount of misses, I was like, popping a miss. Like, the games before, I've lost at least 3 games. One to Team Union, which was actually a really good game, and I timed out. Which I was like, I lost a few bad rolls, but it was fairly even. Hits the Psycho Shove here, that's fine. I was looking for like 160 on his other thing. But there we go, another miss. And I'm just like, come on, what is going on? Oh, I could not believe all the miss that lost me the games previously. I went up against the Rush, and Rush, just the RNG of the Rush ended up winning for the Rush. It was like a Geo speed, just a normal Rush you would normally see. And I was just like, oh. I played well, I nearly had a couple of winning opportunities, and just the RNG of my opponent won it for him. And then a couple of noobs, like people that don't have like the greatest decks or playing the best, and I'm just started rolling misses, and I'm like, oh. I'm not rolling a gold block as a thing. I'm not running a gold block, so I decided to pull my Virizion back here. Also, with that last attack, with this Virizion, if I hit Typhoon Slash or 40, that's a win for me versus DOA. So his only win is a miss or the 100, so it's just under 50%. And so I was like, man. And here, the opponent goes up and hits the 20. I'm like, oh, good, at last, good. I win a roll. Okay, I can work with that, I'm thinking. And I'm like, okay, I'll put my Blaze up here, and here he goes. Cyclone. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Lugia hits Cyclone. That's fine. I can deal with that. And so I go pop out my Virizion in front of it just to stop him from moving down. And also I can set up a surround on a DOA. Okay. Cyclone again. That 100 was going to lose to all his damage. Everything else like that. But I'm like, okay, let's just put Blaze up here. And this time he doesn't attack. I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm glad he didn't attack that time. And here DOA attacks. Teleport on Dimensional Snip. But Glade cancels DOA's ability. So here I'm setting up for a surround. And my opponent max revives Blaze. I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. Boom, I get a surround. I'm like, okay, now I'm in a good position. Here I need to back off and defend my goal. I considered this, and I did know that if Blaze hit a jet kick, he could potentially win off my purple or my miss. But I was like, I'll take. I take those risks. I take those risks. And here, I just move up and thing, and my opponent has me locked down, and I was like, man, I can't be having this. This should have been an easy match. I had 2 winning opportunities. And then just being slammed by misses, by bad rolls. And I was like, ah. And Lunala does destroy Virizion. White on white, Virizion wins. Virizion's purple does nothing to Lunala. So here, I'm just like, I've got to set up. I've got to start making something happen. Hit their 160, I'm like, no, he double spun. And I'm like, oh man, I am really just popping down. I'm like, I've got to start knocking things out. I need some white on white. Boom. Okay, I can take that. And now I need to roll my 160 into that Mewtwo, or I've got to maneuver my Blaze over and attack something with Blaze. So here I think actually I'm gonna see if my opponent either overcommits or see if I can get a surround. And again, Virizion rolls a 100, mate. Where's my Grass Knots? Where are my Typhoon Slashes? Down to 2 Mons, and I'm like, you know, I've got to attack. If I don't attack, I'm gonna lose. Mewtwo hits a 98. I'm like, okay, that's alright. That's alright. I needed that to happen, and here I'm like, I want to get my damage on damage. And my opponent misses. I'm like, yes, this is what I need. I need my opponent to get some misses, just like I've had. Another miss would be perfect, or not my miss. Another miss for a Glade. That's what, 3, 4, 5 misses this match. I was like, man. Now my only chance here is to go get like a white on white, my damage on his damage, or my purple into his, or my gold into his. I had a few running rolls, but my opponent had a nearly equal amount of rolls. I had 1 sea level on him, and that's what helped me. And I was like, oh, defend my gold again. And here he goes for attack. He's looking for that purple. Now that I don't have a gold, it's that 98. I was like, whew. If he didn't hit that 98 though, he was gone with that purple. So here I get Virizion. Now I don't put something defending behind Blaze, because that would just make it so he could potentially shove me into a corner. So I put Virizion up there so I could jump over him if he beats my Blaze or pushes it. And then he moves Dio down, and I'm like, boom, I'll take a surround. And especially when I've got a Mighty Sphere on my Lucario, and all of a sudden, I'm back from having all my entry points down, losing monster misses, and I'm like, let's go, let's do this. And I pushed Virizion out just because I want to grab an entry point. But I was like, Virizion's there, and yet again I had another 100 on my. maybe I shouldn't be doing that. So here I should have done this last turn. I should have put Glade up in front of there. And white on white I win. If I hit my purple I win. Only way my opponent wins is if I miss or if he rolls Moonbeam into my white. And I decide not to switch. I move on up. I could have switched with Virizion, but I'm not confident on that roll. So here, DOA attacks me, hits a D slash. If I hit Typhoon slash or my 40, that's what I was looking for. And boom. And I wanted to get a surround on it. I wanted to go up and surround it to take his DOA captive. And here I was like, all I need to do is hit a purple one turn, and then I can start moving my mons up to defend. And boom, I get that, and I'm like, okay, Glade, you're it. I could have done Lucario. I was planning on doing Lucario, but I was like, you know what? Boom, my opponent starts missing. I'm like, there we go. This is now what we're talking about. And I move up, and I'm like, there's no way he can come out of this, and he rage quits. And I'm like, man, my opponents at least, my mons are all level 9. All level 9. One Glade is level 4, not level 5. But I mean, all my miss ones, I've got the minimum miss besides that one Glade. And I was just rolling so much misses. And I've been rolling so much misses all throughout this gym. It's been nuts. It has been like absolutely crazy the last few days. Just the kind of things that have been happening. I'm just like, oh man. I considered changing my deck. So I do have a new deck set up as well that I decided I'll create. And this is that. So it's going more on Mighty Phantom, Mighty Ghost, more type beat. And the reason is I just wanted to try using Lunala. I've got my Glade set as the Evo from Krillia, but Krillia can block any movements through it, so I can block the Virizions. Same as the Drifloon. Drifloon is a flying type, so it will be able to block Virizions as well. And if I run it as an Evo, it'll be able to contend with all the other buffed mons while I am running Marshadow. So that's where I thought, oh, okay, this might actually work. And then I got absolutely, my Nebby was rolling white, my mons were missing, and I was like, So I have to take it up for a test ride. If you guys want to see me run it, maybe I'll run it. But after I had like a couple of losses again, I went back to this deck and I was like, you know what, maybe I should add a Lunala, maybe I should add a Leo in here just to protect against the Virizions. I do need to add a gold block just by the way my opponents are playing so much YOLO, which is always the case, but this is like the gym for the Virizions and all that kind of stuff. And if you get one crazy roll lost, especially at the start, it's nuts. It's nuts. So we're here. I want to get in. I need to burn some energy. I'm in, by the way, another hotel. That's why I'm pointing the old person out there who's watching me. But here we go. Alright, so and here are the aliens. Here are the aliens. Dangerous they are. All my hope is I can rush them. That's what I've got to try and do. He can potentially come down for a fly on me right now. But he also may not want to take that. So I will take this entry here, and then I'm going to move on up. What places here? Double chance, long throw, max revive, gold block. Alright, so I am going to go up here, and I'm going to double chance next turn onto that Latias. Let's go. Let's just try and end this. What I was just saying about the YOLO, if people do it to me, let's do it. You've got to make sure you've got some 3 MP mons in the gym to protect your goal, especially a gym full of Virizion. So looking for a purple, opponent's purple or my purple, I'm happy. And now he's got to jump away somewhere else, and he has to goal block. He has to do something. I've got 2 mons there. That's pretty much GG. Two mons within goal. I can surround. Double chances are going to help. Yeah, even if he knocks me out, that's fine. I can take it with my other one. If he flies, he's gonna get surrounded. So there we go. There we go. But this is where, like, generally most gyms, the ones that get the MP buff are generally the ones that you're going to be wanting to use, and the ones that have the biggest impact, because you can now use super strong ones as runners and rushers. Yeah. Whereas damage can be nice. Like, I mean, Latios and Latios, if you ran heaps of those with their megas, and you can get 2 megas on the board at the same time, that'll be really good. I'm finally above 1500, the first time since starting this gym. That's how I mean has been pretty bad for me. I think I've only got 3 or 4. There we go, 5 wins now. It has not been pleasant. It has not been pleasant. So that is that deck, and just for the sake of it, I'll show you guys one more deck that I'll show you guys. Not this one. Where's the other one I was made? I'll show you guys how this one runs. I'm not too fussed if I don't actually finish this gym, because I've already got the shiny Ho-Oh. I'm not going to try and pressure myself to do it, and it's my wife's birthday tomorrow, so I've got to make sure I'm another town. I've got to head back early to make it back, so I can take the boys, so she's not just looking after them by herself on her birthday. So we'll see if we can get this done and popped off. I've got to get ready and go for work very, very, very soon. So let us try and see how this goes. Let's see. Perfect gym deck to go up against. The Krillias and the Drifloon to stop the Virizions. And then, well, does he have Mega Blaze? No. Okay, so that's fine. And I'm going to just drop a Krillia in front here. And next, one thing what did have happen to me, I had someone, what he should have done and what someone else did to me when I tried to run this deck. They came out with a Virizion and just Typhoon slashed my Krillia. And I was like, come on, Krillia's purple is so much bigger. The RNGs, man. It's not an unlikely roll, but in saying that, it's pretty crazy that it happens to him. So both of his are leveled right up. I'm going to pop my Mighty. I'm going to try and take some of his mons. I'm just going to do it on my Marshadow. I want to keep my Marshadow back and protected. I don't want to rush with it, this one, because I've got other mons that can rush, like Virizion. So now, like, Virizion cannot get through. Virizion absolutely cannot get through. So I'm just going to go move on up here. Make sure he cannot get a little sneak past me. Or attack me with that Sableye. We don't want that. Not at all. And Lunala is a fairly decent way to counter Blaze. Although I probably should be getting my Lunala up against those Virizions just to get rid of them. I am going to drop my Virizion just here and just see what my opponent does, and then I'll look to get my Nebby out. And Nebby is just because there's not much gold, although my opponent is running Sableye. There's not much other gold in the meta at the moment, in the gym meta at the moment. So he may Mega Sableye here, but if he Mega Sableyes and hits white onto purple, or if he hits his purple, that's fine, because I get to take his Sableye. So that is absolutely fine with me. So now I'm going to go defend here with my Nebby, and if he wants to rush down with that Virizion, he's welcome to, and I'm just going to look to set up more surrounds. Double chance, here we go. Trying to knock out my Marshadow a bit. There we go. He's going for it. If anything but 100, he's lost. So this is where the 40, the miss, the purple, the majority of that side of the wheel would have all lost it for my opponent just there. So I'm going to go defend goal here. And this is the YOLOers, man. The YOLOers. So, and then I also want to... I want to max revive. I don't want him to get a Sableye straight back, and I also want to have Marshadow on the board. So I'm just going to go put Marshadow back here, protected. Oh my gosh. I wonder if my opponent realizes that Nebby cannot surround things. I should have had Nebby on the goal. He didn't realize because he didn't move on to it last turn. He's double chancing. Oh, man. That is a super rookie mistake. And I have slammed people for doing it before. Come on, one more white will miss. Just like my Blaze was terrible. No, other people's Blazes don't do that. So, because my opponent still doesn't seem to notice, I'm just going to pretend like he cannot take the goal. And hope he doesn't take it. Because just the illusion of having two monsters surrounding the goal is sometimes enough. And this time looks like it definitely is enough. So I want to put my Marshadow here. And then if he comes down to attack for Virizion, I get a purple or something like that. Or Krylia. I can look to surround and take another one of his mons. Okay. I'll take that. And just because he still hasn't realized, I'm just risking this. And I'm just like, he could take my goal at any chance. Snorlax, if you are watching this, or if anyone knows who Snorlax is, he could take my goal at any time if he realizes, or once he clicks and reads Nebby and is like, oh, cannot surround anything and cannot be surrounded. So I'm playing a little bit risky here, but at the moment it's paying out. So I'm just gonna dump. I'm not gonna risk that anymore. I'm just gonna dump Nebby Cosmog on the goal, and then on a look to start actually taking out some of my opponent's mons. He's just had a whole bunch of he's been taking me out, and I need to. I've been able to take his mons, but I still need to be able to knock some of his out. So let's try and get some of those now. Let's get white on white. Let's go. No. Will-O-Wisp. The Wisp. So that didn't quite work out as planned. So Swat, Long Throw, Gold Block is what I've got. He wants to try and knock out something of mine. He's going to want to get that Sableye double chancing against my Krylia, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. As long as he doesn't have his gold. I'm happy as long as he doesn't have his gold. I'd rather be confused. Don't mind being... So I'm just going to go up and attack here. I'm going to be aggressive. It's my turn to be aggressive. As long as that Sableye is not hitting gold, I'm fine. But I want to threaten some of his mons to try and take them out. So like the Blaze, all of that. Sableye cannot pass through my Krylia. I'm not afraid over there. So hopefully I can get some kind of knockout. Either on that Virizion or something else. But double chance, he's trying to knock it out. I could go for the knockout on... Ooh, one more purple, please. One more purple. If he knocks out my Krylia, I'm just going to go surround Blaze, so at least I don't have that to deal with. So let's just take that out, and then I'll try and take out his Virizion, and then I'll backtrack and try and take out his other one. Does he have a Gold Block is the question. Does he have a Gold Block? He does have a Gold Block. So I'm just going to go up in here and attack, looking to take this out. And I can't do it. I might just move my Drifloon over. I should even be attacking with Drifloon. So Drifloon up over there to block Virizion is what I'm going to do. Ooh. Actually, I'm just going to move back and attack. I am banking on me getting a takeout right about now. And I'd rather get rid of his Glade, because Glade is going to be the superstar of the gym, as I've called out many times. Max Revive, if he does a Max Revive right about now to surround my Drifloon, he could do that. I won't be too sad. No? Okay. Take out the Lunala. That's fine. I get that. So I want to go after his Virizion next turn. Or maybe even his Leo. I think Leo will be a better one to go after. And then... Ooh. Let's see. I want to go after his Leo. And I could maneuver my way around and try and take out the... Virizion. There we go. There we go. Let's get some mons back. Let's do this. Drifblim, yes please. And now he needs the gold block, and now I've got a Drifblim to hopefully do some damage with. And all I need my opponent to do now is, if he gold blocks Sableye, then I'm going to be in a good position to what do you call it? Here we go. I could either attack, or I can go up here. And now what my opponent can do, he has a chance to Typhoon Slash my goal. 50% chance to Typhoon Slash my goal. So it's 50-50, I'm leaving myself open for that. Max Revive. Where is he going to go? I had a counter attack set up to go and deal with that. So because my opponent sees that, I want to just back off now, get my Drifloons back here, and when I've got my Drifloons back there, then I'll maybe look to long throw something and get a counter attack win. So we'll see what my opponent does and how he wants to play. Mega Sableye. Ooh. Or what I do want is, ooh, okay, he's not even interested in it. So I'm just going to go back off now and go and attack this Virizion. That Virizion is just getting asked to be taken away, or me roll any of my damage into it. So any damage into his white or miss is what I'm looking for, or my purple, anything. This is natural. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. But you were burnt, and I had a majority, so I don't feel too bad for you. But now I've got one of his mons. I've got a good board set up. I can get all my mons back on. Gyms, man. Gyms. They're so dangerous. Typhoon Slash. Okay. Okay. I am actually going to do this. It's going to be a little bit of a risky one, but I'm going to go long throw. That's going to make sure he's captured. I've got both of his ones now, and then I can go put my Marshadow up onto that entry, and I can go pressure his goal. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. So looking for a dodge here, or his purple, or even his 40. Those are all good rolls for me, so I don't have to worry about those. And I'm just going to go get my Drifloon away from that Virizion, and looking to pressure my opponent's goal right about now. So hopefully, yeah. And absolutely anything but his 100 is fine for me. So I've got good odds. I've got very good odds. And now I just need to pressure his goal. I want to get my Lunala out next and start attacking his Virizion, and then I want to be... That's fine. I can deal with that as well. Anything but the 100. No. No. Okay, well, now... Feels bad. Feels bad. Not too bad. It is a chance. It can happen. But still, not what I wanted. So I'm just going to go start popping everything out now. I'm just going to look for position. I'm not going to look to pick out battles now that I don't need to. He's looking for his purple. I'll be happy with my purple. Confuse. And because he's got his Blaze back, I'm just going to go after his Leo. And 140 or purple is good for me. And I'll be more than happy with that purple. So, 3 max revive for me. And I don't move. There we go. That's what it's all about. So, let's go. Let's do this. I actually nearly have to go soon. So hopefully this match ends. This has been you guys have asked for longer videos. You guys are getting it. I want to do bigger, longer, better videos for you guys. And I'm just gonna go push on up now. On a take the risk, push up. I do have a gold. So in this deck I've got a gold block, and my other more mighty fighting I don't. Which I'm gonna have to put one in. Beautiful. And now, I'm going to put Burnt Lunala on the entry point, just because it's going to be no good for me now. Lunala, you've done your job, and now I can threaten his other entry. Get my Marshadow up there, threaten his Saberline. That's what we're all about. Drifloon, man. Drifloon is like a secret low-key good mon to have against the Leos and the Lunalas. So, I'm glad this one is actually working out. If he takes me out here and knocks me out, I'll be like... No. I will try this though, looking for a takeaway. Ooh, teleport though. Teleport is good. It's going to force him to move away from there. Oh, he can jump on the other side of his goal, so that's not so good. And then Lunala's easy pickings for Glade. So that's not so good. That is not so good. But I want to look to try and lock my opponent down. The miss. The miss feels bad. That feels really, really, really bad. I wonder if he's picked up that he can actually Typhoon slash the goal or not. If he ends up Typhoon slashing the goal after the whole time, the whole beginning of the match, not taking it when he had the opportunity, I'm gonna be like, what? What is this? So I'm just gonna keep on maneuvering back. I want to try and get one neutral turn where I can get Marshadow back down, so I can defend with Marshadow. Is what I want. And my opponent is disconnecting. Is he raging, or is he just having a bad connection? He's got no need to rage right now, except for his own mistake of not taking a goal with Virizion. And if someone is showing that they're overlooking something like that, just play along, like I did. Just play along. Don't go, oh crap, I'm gonna cover my goal. I've got to bring something else back, because that's just gonna give it away. Now, why are you doing that? They'll think, why are you playing like that all of a sudden? And then they'll go and, oh, of course, Cosmo can't surround. But if you play the way, like, you play to the way they are playing, and he's showing that he was not seeing that he had winning potential and winning. He wasn't seeing his options, and so because he plays like that, you play to the way he's playing, and you go, okay, well, I want to put this here and pretend that you can't win. Whereas in reality, I've got 50% chance of losing right here. Well, 50% chance of my wheel losing to a Typhoon Slash, so I don't know, 1/3 of his. Oh, he's back. He's back. He didn't rage. And then teleport. Maybe because he's down on time, I am not gonna play those games anymore. I am actually gonna do the gold block and see if he wants to back off. Because if he backs off now, it's gonna show that he thinks he cannot be surrounded, or maybe he's come to and realized, and he's like, what about the every time Marshad is matched up against Virizion, I'm getting the 100s. What is this? What's going on? What is going on? He's got 30. If he wins in this last 30 seconds after this whole thing, it's going to be like typical my gym. There's going to be that. This is what's been happening in my gym. So I'm just going to keep on. It's going to be tedious. Sorry for you guys watching being like, come on. But I've got to. I'm in the position now where I've got to defend my goal. And his. I just hope he rolls a miss. Is all I'm hoping he rolls. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. So now I'm going to go and I'm just going to attack this now. I need to try and attack this. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for any kind of benching, any kind of anything. And I'm going to take this now. I'm not afraid of his Virizion anymore. So because I don't need to block his Virizion's movements, actually maybe I should have. I should have kept Trillia. But now I've got a lead. And my opponent has to move around on his goal. I want to look to try and lock him down. He's got to attack my Lunala now with Glade, like right now, and knock me out. If he doesn't knock me out, I'm taking the other entry. He's got to... All it is now, I've got to try and waste his time. I've got to try and waste his time. And... nice. Ooh, is he going to swap? I'd swap to Leo right now if I was him. I'm just going to go give this a go. Looking for that purple. Looking for my purple. Oof, the teleport. The teleport that saves. And then I'm going to try and get my Nevi out. And just cause a little bit of trouble looking for a Nevi's power. That's what I'm going to do. He's activated AI now. So AI... now, as soon as someone activates AI... you've got to... AI won't make mistakes like not going for a surround against Nevi. Maybe he had activated an AI just before when he came back. But I am going to go make this play, looking for one of my purples right here, and I'll take whichever one I get. There we go. Yes. And now I'm going to defend with Glade, and then I've also got Lunala on the board now to defend and to beat back that Virizion. So looking for some of that. We'll see if we get it or not. I'm not sure. Okay. That's fine. And now, move my Glade across. Gotta go defensive now with my Lunala. Go defensive with my Lunala. And then I'll try and set up a surround with that Cosmog. Ooh. I would say a purple here would be nice. The misses feel bad. So I'm just gonna go move down here. I'm not going to attack, because attacking will just free him up. I want to move my Cosmomium back, and now set up a surround on that Virizion. So AI might see this coming in and change it, or I think he might have even just deactivated. He's deactivated AI. He's like, no AI, stop making mistakes, go for the win. He's got to hope for a grass knot. And that's exactly what he gets. But at least now I've got Virizion back, Lunala back to defend. I'm not going to attack, because I bet you the time I attack, I'm going to hit a miss. And then it's going to be game over, and my opponent's going to be like, yeah, I just won versus SHD in a comeback. And that'll be absolutely horrible. So I'm just going to block him off. I don't want that Leo down here. My only losses is rolling my white, which is fairly small. It's like him rolling a miss, and he has rolled a miss, so it can happen. I should just stop talking, yeah. I should just absolutely stop talking. I better not roll a miss now. I better not roll a miss now, is all I'm going to say. I had to do that. I wasn't wanting to bring my other mon back, but if he came down and attacked and knocked out my Virizion right there, I would have been in some trouble. I could have brought my Shadow out, but just not worth it. Looking for a purple here. Purple or 40 here. Beautiful. And that's what I like about Virizion. The majority of the wheel, that's exactly what we're looking for. And now, I am going to start pressuring back my opponent, making him have to worry about something and not just attacking my goal. And that's the time up. So, my gym, even matches like this, I going to time and going nasty. So it's nice to see that both decks are working now. But some of the rolls of the first match and the rolls that I had been having been nasty. Snorlax, if anyone knows Snorlax, send him to this video. Show him the mistake that he could have easily won in the first few turns because I had Nebby that could not surround his Virizion on my goal. So if anybody knows Snorlax out there, just share that, let them know that they could have won. And to look out for that next time. So that's going to be it for this video. Going to be back soon, make a challenge video to show you guys later, and get onto that. I've been wanting to make it. I've just been so busy, and I'm traveling, and I've got visitors, and anyway, enough of that. Hopefully your guys' gym is going better than mine, and we'll see you all soon.